Okay, I'm here. A few minutes late. Sorry. I'm here. So I decided to go live. I've been MIA for what, 4 or 5 days now? So, like a good girl, I took the flu shot, right? And this was the first time I ever took the flu shot. And like it actually made me sick. She said it could happen, but it's never happened to me before. But oh my gosh, 2 days later, I kind of got the flu. So I've just been laying around Netflixing and Huluing and Tubiing, caught up on a bunch of great movies, caught up on The Handmaid's Tale, linked to Lindy, and what else? Just some great indie movies that were fun. Oh my gosh, and a couple of cult classics I'd never seen. Anyways, so every once in a while I look over here. That's just my monitor. Hi Alexis, how you doing, girl? So let's just get started. I feel a lot better finally. So this is way late. This was like a week and a half ago, two little quick thrift hauls. So we're going to do it live as usual so I don't mess around editing, okay? I don't have, Hannah's not here to moderate. So every once in a while I'll peek over and see what might be going on in the chat. But we might get a few trolls. My channel's not super big yet, so we don't know. Hi, Adam. How you doing? Okay, where to start? Woohoo! Oh, let's start with the clothing real quick, okay? Down here. And I don't know if I showed this before. I can't remember. And I don't know why I haven't listed this. I paid $5. These kind of things sell so well. Typically, I don't buy it when it's this kind of, let me come in and show you. See that kind of cheaper yarn? Typically, I wouldn't buy that. But it was still nice and new. No one had washed it. There's no dog hair, pet hair. It's not overly stretched. And I liked the red, white, and blue colorway of this with the ombre. So for $5, it had the other elements to make it worth it, right? So probably, it's kind of like a beginner pattern and cheaper yarn, but the color way is going to save it. So let's say somewhere around 25 on this probably. But there's some cool stuff in here. Let me put this down. Let me do the clothing real quick. Oh my gosh, so happy. I I sell vintage dresses and I've never kept one for myself until like last year. I kept a polka dot one and I put a picture up on Instagram of me wearing it with my red lipstick, which I never wear, and my hair up, which I never do. And I was just like trying to be brave. And I know I'm late to that party, and that's what I said, in that post last year. That was one of my favorite, like most liked posts. I was like, dang, okay. I guess y'all are tired of seeing me in my athleisure wear all the time. Anyways. I think I'll go ahead and sell that one because I found one I like better. Look. Oh my gosh. Now see, that's more whimsical where I don't feel like I'm trying too hard to be all pin-up cutesy at my age. This one's a little more whimsical. It's not a name brand like, what I can't think of off the top of my head right now some of the name brands of the Repops, of vintage style dresses. But this is just a cheaper version, imported, but it's good enough. The quality's good enough to wear. I'm going to keep this. It is my size. I paid $8.99. If I were to sell it, probably only about $30 because it's not like Lindy Bop or I wish I could think of some of the names, but if you sell vintage Repops, you know which ones I'm talking about. This one's adorable. It also comes in mint green with black cats, and I saw it comes in black with white cats. Love to have the mint green. But I'm going to rock this in LA. I'm going to Vid Summit, not VidCon. I'm going to Vid Summit. I learned when I was on Adam Exploits channel, one of his viewers tipped me off that Vid Summit was better, and I Googled it and did some research, and he's right. I'm not going as a fan. I'm going to learn. So I'm going to Vid Summit. That's going to be in October in LA. I've invited several people. I'm pretty sure Lindy's going with me. Most of us know quite a few people in LA that I'll be visiting. Hugo and Tiffany, sell quick, ship quick, my friends. And hopefully we'll do like a little meetup too of anybody in the area or anyone else that we know, YouTuber, reseller, and or, that's going. So I'll keep you posted on that, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive and I'm going to leave early and take my time back. And I'm going to thrift and visit some cool places like antique malls and thrift stores on the way. Okay. But anyways, Vid Summit, like eBay Open, says they're going to be having some after parties. So I'm going to have some fun. Yes. But anyways, you could resell this probably for about $25 or so. Okay. There's that. And if any of you guys want to go to Vid Summit in October in LA, let me know that you're going to be going there as well. Any of you other YouTubers. And if not, I'll tell you everything I learn, okay? For those of you that also have YouTube channels, I will tell you everything. Who do I see? Lavon has one. She just started. Adam has one. Let's see. Alexis just started one. Yeah, so definitely. Hi, Carrie. Thank you. So anyways, if you guys can't go, I'll tell you. Lindy and I will tell you all the cool stuff we learn. I'm trying to talk Rob and Loretta, Thrift Love Sell, now known as Top Dollar Pickers. I've invited Ashley Rose, a few other people. No responses yet. It's kind of far out and they have children, but we'll see. Okay. This is a cute Harley Davidson top. This one's kind of different. That's cute. Look at that color. Green and purple. Not too expensive. $4.99. It's got the sheer panels. So these kind of cute shirts for the girls, they sell a lot at the Harley store. My man rode a Harley for years. The eldest daughter is into the Harley riding and like scene. My husband still likes, his Harley t-shirts and paraphernalia and gear. And this kind of stuff sells pretty expensive at the Harley store. So this one's in great shape. It's not missing any of the rhinestones. So I'll probably sell it for, started at around 28. And I bet you it'll sell for like 25. Pretty cute. Otherwise they can't have it. How cute that is. Otherwise they cannot have it. I talked about when I was doing the thrift with me. I also threw it on Instagram real quick for anybody in my hometown, Colorado Springs. I went to my local favorite Goodwill and they were inundated. Someone had just dropped off a bunch of Lululemon. Some of it was used, but some of it was new. Like there were groups of the same style, but in different colors. But that Goodwill is hip to the little Omega symbol now. And so they did have it priced up. And it could have been, wait a minute. The used stuff wasn't. It could have been because it was still, some of it was new with tags. So let me just say maybe they don't care that much or don't know yet. Anyways, it was priced, great price for ourselves. Not so great for resale, like $19.99, $19.99, $16.99. So some of it I had to pass on. But I did pick out a couple of pieces and I threw out to my local people, hey, there's a bunch of Lululemon up there that you can go get for yourself at a good price. That's a good price for ourselves. Heck yeah, Lululemon's expensive. I did pick out this sweater. So pretty unique. I do see a little spot to clean. And I've never found a Lululemon sweater, so I really wasn't aware, but I did spot that. So, I knew. So this is I can probably sell that for 25 to 30, but this is the winner. I did buy the puffer jacket and it's pretty subtle, but there it is. There it is right there. So I think this is I paid $25. I know it's crazy, right? But puffer jacket, I think it is real goose down. Doesn't matter. It's a good size too. It's like a 10 or a 12. If you're new to Lululemon, sometimes you're like, where the heck's the size? But so if you're new to clothing and Lululemon, it'll be in the pocket somewhere. It's a little dot. Okay, it's in one of the pockets. I found it last week or so when I bought this. Anyways, this is probably worth about 80 to 100. This awesome little puffer bomber. So that's why I felt okay, and it'll probably sell pretty quickly. I might even keep it, who knows. Normally I would never pay that much, but with it being a jacket, because I've sold some Lululemon jackets before, as much as $200-300 for certain ones, okay? So I'm like, it's been a while since I sold a good Lululemon piece. I'll put it on Poshmark too. It'll sell. I'm not loving paying $25, but it's in great shape. Okay. I'm trying to add more color to my wardrobe. Is everything okay over there? Oh, hi, Todd. I haven't seen you for a while. I saw you. I almost went to your channel to watch a video, but I ran out of time because I went to Maud Lindy's. But you posted some kind of video this morning that had an unusual title. And I'm like, what is he talking about? I'll check it out later. I can't remember. It was a crazy title. I'm like, what's Todd doing? Anyways, I'm trying to add more color. Some of you can probably figure out why. I'm like, you know what? This would be cool. This is kind of part of my branding. So I'll do that. It's kind of feminine with the little puckered flat waist flattering in the back. So this is not for sale. It is Allison Daily. And, that's just like, I don't know who sells this. One of the department stores or Kohl's or something. Not that big, but it is cute. You could sell this on style, definitely. It's got the burnout, right? The sheer burnout with the tab roll-up sleeves, you would say. Nice little puckering in the back. This would be cute, like a lightweight jacket, a tunic, a top, whatever. I'll probably belt it, but I think I'm going to keep it because of my little theme I have going on. I need to lighten up of some of the dark power colors that I'm always wearing, right? So this will be cute. If I was going to sell it because of all the elements I just talked about, I think another person would be like, that's adorable. The ombre, that is adorable, fresh and sunny. Probably could pull $25 if you waited because it's beautiful. I don't think it needs a high-end name. One more thing. Oh, snap. Oops. My IKEA bag. You guys know I bring my own IKEA bags to the thrift store and things to wrap up in, and I'll also wrap up in clothing that I purchase. So this was wrapped up. We'll talk about that in just a minute. One more clothing item. Don't break. Well, it's not really clothing. This must be a custom piece. Let me turn it around. I bought this little throw for myself. First of all, I love photo print. And second of all, that is a portion of Garden of the Gods, which is a national park, inner city park in my town. It's a pretty epic park. And anyone that comes to visit, I take there. We eat, we hike. If you know Karen from Prof Sales, Lemon Dippity 123, I believe, on Instagram. She was the last person to come through, and we had a great time. Oh my gosh, that's worth coming to visit me right there. We went thrifting and we went here. Anyway, so I'm going to keep that. I mean, it probably would sell to someone who's like a tourist who's been here and remembers, or just another local person. Super soft. I'm just going to keep it for myself. If I did put it up for sale, I'd probably put it up for about $30 and wait for that person who's like, I was there. That was such a great vacation. Or I live there. I want it. Okay. So that's the clothing. Look at all this stuff. Oh, did I mention? I know I mentioned in my ad why I've been MIA. Did I say it? Oh, I said it at the beginning of this, but I'll say it again for those who just came in. I'm really sorry. If you need a nap, watch my videos. Oh, stop, Todd. You give good tips about silver and stuff. Anyways, I took a flu shot a week and a half ago, and 2 days later, I got sick with the flu. Put me down for 3 days. It was really bad. So I feel a lot better today, so I'm playing catch up. All right, so this haul is from 2 little quick thrift with me trips, and it's actually like 2 weeks old. Anyways, let's do this bad boy and get it out of the way. Plush, you definitely, if you like this kind of stuff, it's a moneymaker. This isn't like a vintage name brand or anything, but why I do things like this is because of size. Here's where you're like, size will matter definitely. And look, it has a little baby with it. I paid $4.99, and it's an orangutan or something. I'll have to like figure out exactly what kind of monkey or mammal or whatever this is, right? But big pieces like this can sell $40, $50, $60, even though they're like no name. And this one's in great shape. And then with the little baby, that's adorable. Plush is a thing. I've talked about it before. I learned it mostly from Deb Pinching Pesos, my longtime reseller friend that I, first started doing YouTube with. And then Julie Casa Chic has started a group about plush. If you want to get into that and learn more, every once in a while, I'll throw together a little clip of my major plush sales, or you could go through my Instagram wall where I'll post some of the more epic plush sales, including, I think my best one was Balto, like $128 for a Balto dog. And I think Hannah and I did that together, and we threw in a DVD of the Balto movie, which cost like $1. But he didn't even care about the movie. He just wanted the dog. Lion King stuff I've done well with. I just sold a big border collie for about $40. Big stuff sells, like if it's realistic too. So, and typically Plush is pretty cheap over in the kids department. So what else? Oh, unicorns, especially like more vintage unicorns or certain brands will sell. I've sold quite a few Commonwealth plush unicorns, like overseas, Asia. So there you go. Okay, this is adorable. Probably put it up for about 58, and then it'll probably sell for, somewhere around 45 or so, right? Okay, it's adorable. I have to make sure my dog doesn't see it because he thinks all stuffed animals are his toys. That's 4 times his size. Let me check on chat real quick, okay, you guys? Oh, we can show that. Okay, I'm showing what Silver Hair Stacker. Speaking of Chad, I miss Chad. I hope he's feeling okay. Hi, Fran. That dress, yes. Isn't that dress something? I'm going to wear that in LA. So, and then I might put it up for sale. Super cute. It's my size too. It's like a 10. Okay, you guys, I'm going to carry on. I've got something down here that's going to blow some people's minds. Like the people that collect those Christmas trees that go gaga over those Christmas trees with the little light pegs in them. Oh my gosh, it's not a Christmas tree, but it's something like that. I'm going to save it for last because there are some people that are going to die. I probably will send a picture of it out to a few people, and I think it'll sell before I ever have to list it, I think. Anyways, I'm going to say that for last. All right. This is a vintage toy. I paid $2.99. It's also musical. Darn it, you guys. I got sick, so all the stuff that I looked up to tell you guys about this stuff, it's a thing. If you see something like this, there's a German or European toy company that makes this kind of weird stuff. All you have to do is Google Lens it and it'll pop up, or use eBay's reverse image search. This is worth about $25 to $30. It's just winds up and it's musical. It works. I paid $3, but I was like, okay, this is either an IKEA thing, repop or dupe, or it's one of those things where those crazy designers, the ones that are like progressive and fashion forward and whimsical, design something. So, but it turns out to be kind of a somewhat vintage European toy. And there's several different kinds and styles. So that's worth money. This is just carved out of some kind of wood. I need to find out because sometimes the type of wood makes a difference in the value. Very nicely done. It was $1.99. Just praying hands. Nicely done, huh? Look. I'd say vintage. I don't know. Just because it has felt on it doesn't necessarily mean it's vintage, but typically. Okay. I might tear that off carefully and see if there's any markings, but it's probably not necessary. Super cute, huh? So I can't really tell you a price. It could just be someone's hobby piece, right? But I like selling this kind of stuff, unique. So maybe $20, maybe 30. We'll see if we get a surprise underneath there and there's a name or something. Or when I Google lens it, we'll see what happens, right? I need a safe place to put everything. I mean, hang on, you guys. Let me move some stuff. I need a safe place to put stuff after I'm done. I've always wanted to sell one of these since I started back into hard goods and added vintage too. I've always wanted to sell one of these flocked things. But usually they're too rough somewhere. This one's in great shape. I paid half price, $2. There's no maker's mark on it, darn it, but it's cute as can be. And what I love about this one, it's on ceramic, not that plastic. You come in slowly. So see, it's that like fuzzy flocking stuff. Isn't that cute? So I'm not sure how much he's worth, but I wanted to save him and I wanted to mark it off my bucket list, right? Adorable. I don't even know what kind of, it's a puppy, obviously. So I don't even know. Because, a lot of puppies breeds, they all look alike for a while, right? So let me come in. You guys think you know what kind of puppy breed this might be, right? Chow, German Shepherd, who knows? Let's see. What's your cost on the plush? That one, Adam, was $5, but that's probably the most I've ever paid for a plush piece. Let me catch up here. No. Jason was my guest last week. That's who helped me switch from VidCon to VidSummit, right? That was an excellent tip. I'm so excited. It's costed a grip of money, but I'm so excited. I'm going to make a big 2-week deal out of like traveling and YouTubing and meeting up with a couple other people. And we'll go antiquing and thrifting together. It'll be fun. Okay. I asked Ronnie, he's trying to have chat. Yeah, I talked to Ronnie about it too. We're talking about Ronnie Hearts Pickers because Chad, Ronnie, and Pete used to do a show together. OGs of the YouTuber reseller, in my opinion. Go way back before all of us were on YouTube. So, okay. Anyways, I'm not sure how much this is worth, but again, I just love it. I wanted to save it. I want to sell it. Probably not a whole lot, right? Probably, I don't know, $12, $15. A nice little art glass bowl. It's probably just for myself. It was half price, 75 cents. But cute, right? There's no marking on it. I might, but there's no mold marks either. I might try to see. It could be modern. I don't care. I just like the color of it. So I may just keep it for myself for a serving dish. I'm trying to have fun with more artsy, colorful, playful dishes. I don't have anything matchy anymore. Everybody gets to pick what they're in the mood for, and I encourage them to have fun. Like get in touch with their creative side and have some fun. Like, I don't know. So 75 cents, I want it. I want it. I'm going to talk about jewelry. I have been watching the Jewelry Girls forever. It's been about 3 years. Some of the OGs like Thelma Thrift, Angie, Treasure Vintage. What does Angie go by? Oh, Angie. Her little doggy. No, one of her dogs just passed again. Okay, Angie. Tanya, of course, my girl Tanya. And some new people that I love. Picky Chick, Barbara, Anita. Okay. The Jewelry Girls, right? That we all know. Margaret sometimes will do some jewelry. Okay, I've been studying and trying to learn. Little by little, I have been accumulating some interesting pieces, and I just put them to the side. It's been about 4 years. I do have a little stash. So, jewelry's on the docket for some time in a couple months now. It's on the docket for this year. I'm going to what do they say? Sneeze or get off the Kleenex, whatever. So now this one is for me. I like it. This is for me, but I did buy a vintage brooch that I'm adding. A nice little vintage pink and black. Isn't that cute? It does have a marking on it, but you guys, I'm just going to put it over here. What did I pay? $1.50. I'm just putting it over there with the pile because any day now I'm going to be brave and we're going to start the jewelry. And I'll be doing jewelry jars too and trying my luck and teaching myself more beyond what I'm learning from the jewelry girls that I appreciate very much. I just went on eBay to find the jewelry testing kit like what Thelma uses. Most of the girls use. They're about treasured vintage. Yes, Angie. They're under $20. I'm going to get the 7-piece one that tests for the different carats plus silver and platinum with the little special stone. I don't want to invest a whole lot on that kind of stuff until I learn a little bit more what I'm doing, but I need to at least be somewhat diligent, right? And at least buy the beginner kit. It's under $20. I think it's like $15. So I'm purchasing that. And we're going to start adding that to the queue, jewelry stuff. That's going to be a sloppy ride, okay? But I'm going to count on some of my jewelry girlfriends to help me out. And some of you guys, right? So this, I paid $1.52 for this. I just like this kind of stuff, silver. That's just for me. I'm probably going to attach something to it, okay? So this actually won't go in the jewelry pile. That's for me. Oh, what are you doing in there? Oh my gosh. How much were you? $2.99. You weren't even on sale. I must love you. Little glass dolphin. I probably bought that for my wall. Some of you know I'm building one of those glass walls, vintage glass, art glass walls, right? And so I've been putting some pieces aside. If you watched the $10 vintage decor collab that I did with some of the other newer vintage YouTuber reseller girls. Oh, and George Thrifting Nomad was in on it. Then you saw that was my theme, as I found a great piece to add to my collection that I'm saving for my wall. And I talked about that. If you don't know what I mean by a vintage glass bottle, whatever vase wall. So beautiful. I showed some pictures that I pulled off of Pinterest of what other people have done. It's so beautiful. I probably bought this for myself. Resale value on something like this little tiny piece. You might be surprised what miniatures could do though. So don't discount just because it's small. It's really cute. Probably, I don't know, you could probably get $10, $15 for this little blown. Let me come in. This little blown thing. It's cute. That's for my wall, though. I'm going to put some little art glass figurines that I'm also collecting, along the bottom edge of all the beautiful bottles and vases that I have. Okay. My first time finding a good kitty planter. I'm so excited. $6.99, not on sale. That was worth it. Prices are just going up at the thrift store, and so our resale prices have to go up a little bit too. Shipping's going up. Something like this, I believe, is something someone will justify in their heart, their mind, and their heart that, to pay shipping for. Look, it's in great shape. Persian. Look at that. I feel so lucky. This is my first one. How much coffee have you had, Yvonne? Oh, Adam, if you're late, then I don't know if you heard me say, I've been sick on the couch watching Netflix, Hulu, Tubi. Like, it was fun in a way. I was deathly ill, but I got to catch up on The Handmaid's Tale, which is awesome. If you guys, Margaret Atwood is a genius. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't been watching that on Hulu, it's worth. If you don't have it, it's worth a little quick $5.99 1 month and zip. You know who made it? There's no markings. We'll work on it. Doesn't really matter. Someone's going to love this. I'm not selling this for less than $30. I do need to take into consideration shipping, but I'll be patient and wait for the right person. It's in great shape. Himalayan cross between Persian and Siamese. Oh, thank you. Hi, Sharon. Do I need to slow down, Adam? I just feel so good not to be sick. OMG. And I love the stuff that I've bought. I've been dying to share everyone. Thank you, Sharon, for some more keywords. Isn't this adorable? Oh my gosh. Now, this isn't worth a whole lot. Well, I can't say that. Let's just say some people aren't selling it for a whole lot. I think it's epic. I've never seen one, but a few people do have them for sale under $20. I'm tempted to keep it. It doesn't, again, it doesn't go with anything in my, decor, but it's so cute. Let me come in and show you. It's made out of like folded tissue paper. Isn't it adorable? I mean, like it weighs nothing and it's on a plastic base. This was what weighs the most is this braided rope jute. But isn't that adorable? Do you guys know some people are calling it paper mache on eBay? That's not right. So if you know what this is called, that's wrapped up and then they sliced it to show like the different layers. If anyone knows what this process is called, I will love you for helping me out. Isn't that adorable? I know some people who would love this for their collection too. So if I do let go of it and put it up for sale, because mine's perfect, unlike some others, with the exception of just the bottom. I probably wouldn't let it go for less than 20 some dollars. Shipping's going to be nothing. This is cute. And something like this is easy for it to be destroyed to where, eventually there's not going to be a bunch of these around. A lot of people like roosters and chickens, and this is just really adorable. Again, I want to make sure this focuses well. Yeah, there you go. See how, oh my gosh, what is that called? I'm going to look over here and see if anybody knows what that's called. Nobody knows yet. Oh, love it. This is probably just for me because I don't think anyone's going to, I might get a surprise for collectors. Okay, here's the deal. $3.99. It's a nice swirl ombre. No, not ombre, swirl glass vase. It is very modern, maybe 90s, 2000s even. I need to go back and look at Wiki. The deal is this is Indiana glass. This is more modern, but when you go through their history of all who bought who merged with who, all that business, you can kind of pinpoint down a little bit. This is Ohio. So that also helps you kind of pinpoint like, oh, okay, because this is when their factories were here. They closed that factory at this date. This is modern, but who knows? Someone who's really into collecting Indiana glass might be like, I'll take a modern piece just for the heck of it. Still got the information on it. So, and if not, I'm cool to keep it. Again, my husband buys me flowers all the time. Not trying to be braggadocious. The truth is the truth. And I like art glass, especially when it's functional, okay? Because it kind of justifies collecting, okay? So, it's not worth a whole lot, but there's my justification. Who knows, right? It is Indiana Glass. Indiana Glass Company. That one's from Ohio. Let me move this, you guys, so I don't break them. Although this one's adorable. I'm going to leave Kitty Cat sit up here because she's so cute. Excuse me while I get a drink, you guys. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. This was wrapped up in that blanket. Let me come in slow. Some of you saw me grab this. This was only $2.49. It's some kind of fused glass inside there. And I haven't really, oh, wait. Yes. Guess what? I just found a signature. I was just about ready to say I haven't really worked with it because it was wrapped up in that blanket. I kind of forgot about it. So I hadn't really Google Lensed it or eBay reverse image searched it. It's got a signature. Yes. Awesome. What's that say? Hang on, you guys. Let's figure this out. Where are my glasses? Let's do this. Hello. Where did I put my glasses? Oh, there they are. I need my glasses to find my glasses. Let's see. Okay, so those of you that might be new, this is how I'm approaching it. I will start out with using my camera. I'm not even taking a picture yet. I may not have to. Okay, I do. It's an etching. So I took a picture. Now I will start first with eBay. I'm on the app. I'm going to do search. We're going to do with the picture. We might get lucky right off the get-go. I'm going to start with eBay reverse image search before I go to Google Lens. Okay, it's doing flowers. Let's put it down. Hang on, I'm going to put it down on the floor and try again. Okay, I need a better background. Before I move to Google Lens, one more try. Fused, art glass, flowers, butterfly. Those are the keywords I'm going to start with. Sorry, it grabbed one more try. let me erase all that. I must have pressed the button while I'm still talking to you guys. Okay, there. Oh, bam. Fused art glass flowers. There it is. I can already tell that's going to be it. Okay. There's some right there. See, it's not focusing. You can already tell. Some people are saying Peggy Carr. Let me go back and look at my picture that I can see. I was going to say pecan. Okay, but P-Car. I got it. Okay, so this is a Peggy Carr piece. And see how easy that was? I didn't even have to go to Google Lens yet. So let's go back to eBay and see prices are 15 to 40. Let's switch over to sold. I want to add Peggy Carr now that we know. Peggy Carr. There we go. $5.99, $30, $16, $50. Woo! Okay, anywhere from $15 to $50. Average price seems to be around $20, $25. Okay, I like that. So that's how that went down. And if that didn't work, I would move over to Google Lens. So that's beautiful. And this is heart-shaped. And it's signed, so now we know. I got lucky. I just knew it was beautiful. I know fused glass. Again, I have some family members that owned a big stained glass company. My mom and my brother were the heads of it. They did restoration for churches. Plus they did some, commercial and art glass. He had his own kiln for fusing, made his own bevels. My mom painted, did restoration painting, which only a few people really know how to do well. They were commissioned to do the Basilica in Denver, like in the 90s when the Pope was coming around. My mom's artwork is there. My brother's restoration is there. It was on its way to be a multi-million-dollar company. Better not talk bad, but my brother didn't quite make it. Let's just put it like that, okay? But he had a really good thing going. So let's just say no to drugs and wild women, okay? All right. Anyways, so that's how I know to spot fused glass and that, it's an art glass piece. So I'll probably put it up for about 25 and we'll see. Where are we at? Oh, hi, Lindy. Hey, girl. I didn't even bother to tell you because I didn't want you to feel obligated to moderate for me because I know you got so much on your plate. Oh, my gosh. Lavon, I've been trying to watch some of your videos. Don't be mad. Gotta slow down just a little bit. I get, how, and people told me the same thing when I first started Thrift with me. They're like, Yvonne, slow down. Like you're making me dizzy. So if you just slow down a little bit more, I'll watch more of them. Okay, dear. But I do go in and give you a thumbs up and try to watch and get the gist of where you've been. Okay. I had to find out the IG stories. Lindy, you know how I am. I know we talk every day. I know how busy your schedule is. You just came off of your live. No. Okay, let's move on. I got something down there that I'm dying to show you guys, but I'm making you wait. Okay, this is, I'm not sure if I did the right thing here. It's definitely vintage. Cindy and Mike Rust beaded glass plaques. Dakota, Keystone Dakota. Definitely like what? 70s, 60s, 70s. I'm going to try this. It's that like sugar coating. Let me see if I can. A little tiny bubble glass. Can you see that? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I don't want to manhandle it. That was sexist. You know what I mean? And I just thought that was cute with the little baby. I mean, it's not my style, but I can see where someone would love this. So I want to try it. I paid $1.99. Let's try this. I haven't even checked it out yet, okay, to see like what something like this sells for. It's in great shape. There's no gaps and, scrapings on the dome of the sugar coating beads. Let's see what happens, okay? I'm going to guess if I was patient for the right person that likes vintage and this kind of stuff, like a nice bed and breakfast thing, or I don't know. Can I get $20 for something like this? It's on a nice piece of wood, too. Look. Precious, isn't it? Let's see what happens. Okay. I cannot tell you how many of these I sold back in the late 90s. We sold lava lamp dupes. We sold those fiber optics. Remember those? Okay, black base. Wind it up. It plays music if you want. Or you can just turn it on. It'll have like fiber optic flowers and stuff, and then the ends light up. Do you guys remember all those? Or the gold balls with just like the waterfall spread, open waterfall spread of fiber optics. So popular in the 90s. That's when we were in our flea market days, our indoor flea market. I cannot tell you how much money we made selling repop lava lamps, those fiber optic lamps, those lava or those wave things. Like it just goes like this and it will look like a wave. Do you guys remember, any of you Gen Xers, do you remember that stuff? And these sandscapes, who remembers these? Sold so many. This one looks like it could use a shot of more fluid in there. We'll see. They were all pretty much like this. They would have like a galaxy background or beach background and then some sand and then this special fluid. And you could take a hypodermic needle and like add more fluid if yours dried up. And they would be on something that like when you put it on the wall, then you can do it like this, walk by it and do it. And so that's part of what that attachment is. And the other attachment, which is missing, so when you walk up to it, it's hanging on your wall. You can just do this, right? This one is marked, I believe. I can't read that. It does have a label on it. I remember these. Made a fortune. So, I figured. So, this one's not in too bad a shape. You just could use a little bit more wetness in there. I'll work with it, but this was so nostalgic for me. Oh my gosh. Made so much money off of this kind of stuff. What did I pay? $4.99. I went out on a limb on this. Luckily, it's not too dry, and I do have a hypodermic needle for fixing things. Okay, so I'm not sure where we're at on prices on something like that because that is a vintage piece. Modern. I like modern stuff. I'm new to digging through the vintage stuff, quite frankly. Okay, with love, Joni. Is that what that says? Let me pull them out. I looked at them and said, okay, this is really a really cool studio project, or it's like a Ray Dunn thing, right? Well, it's like a Ray Dunn thing. So here they are. Love, with love, Joni or Joanne. I can't read it without my glasses, you guys. 3 of them. I think originally there should be 4 to a set, but even these, there are more pieces that she makes. Just think Ray Dunn, but she's doing this style. Last ones I saw sold for around $35. So I paid $1.99, $1.99, and $1.29 for this. So I'll put them up. One of my daughters might love this, actually. It's hilarious. But if she doesn't want them, I'll put them up for sale, probably just price them at $35 and see what happens, okay? But these are little modern money makers. Let me show you. So I always say, you vintage people, don't discount the modern stuff. Check the name on it. Right? That was fun. Shout out to one of my favorite badass pickers, Michael, the crazy card. I call him Decor. So that prompted me to look at this bag full of knives with the antlers. And okay, let me put my glasses on because these are worth some money. Not as epic as what he does. Oh darn it. I wish I could see better. Hang on. Let me get the glare off. Kirk and Mott's. Kirk and Mott's. M-A-T-Z. You guys, you can see some of it. Oh, look at that. Awesome. So, well made. These are really nice. I got a whole bag of them, about 8. I paid $3.99. I think this is about probably $35 sale, I think. If I had a more of a complete set, but $2.99, $3.99 into probably, hopefully about 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, darn it. Wish I had at least 6, right? I don't know. But anyway, so I was looking through the utensils like I usually do, just looking for if they missed any silver, because sometimes they do. I've got a little silver stash of utensils too, real silver. Sometimes they miss it. So that's what happened there. Okay, we're getting close. A few more pieces. You guys. Okay. This is going to be for my husband, but these do sell anywhere from $50 to $80. You can go look on eBay now. This one is broken. I'm going to have it fixed. I'm keeping it for myself. It's for my husband. I paid half price, $3.50. The little grate needs replaced, and then one little panel. But these do sell. If it was in better shape, it's worth $50 to $80. But I paid $3.50, and I'm cool with that because look, it has the Edison bulb. These right here are like $10, $12, and that's if it's on sale. So I'm going to use this in a different lamp, put a nice soft bulb in this, have that fixed, and this is going to be for my husband. There's some private, not really private, I don't mean to sound like that, but frogs. He likes frogs. So cute, huh? And stained glass. But these do sell, okay? Just make sure it's in better shape than this one, okay? But this right here alone, the bulb, and it works. The bulb was worth it. Okay, 3 more pieces. I'm having so much fun not being sick, you guys. So, did I find a smiley face? Heck yeah. This is hilarious to me. So, I bought this smiley face. This is going to be for my husband. I'm using the happy face, and he gets this one. Because he is an ornery little devil. I sure hope he doesn't get, let's see, $1.99. It's by Kiss. No, Russ. This is probably sellable for around $15. I like it with the lid. This is hilarious. I did get a giggle out of him when I showed it to him and said, this is for you. So it's so adorable. So you could probably resell this, sure, but this is going to be a smiley face for him. You guys know I'm all about saving the unique smileys. So I had great fun with this. I hope some of you that are my friends giggle over that too. Okay. This turns out to be a Fenton. I paid $5. I just kind of loved it for myself. Vintage art glass. Wasn't sure. I thought maybe Indiana glass, but no, it was better than that. This is a Fenton. And this is carnival glass, but it's not really. Hang on. This process is called stretch. And there's something they do to it in the process that when they stretch it like that, it makes that like carnival iridescent pearlized feature kind of come out with some chemicals and with the way they stretch it or pull it. And it is gold rimmed too as well. This is a Fenton. It is vintage. It's probably worth about $25 because it's in great shape. No doinks, no chips, no flea bites. So there's how much I would resell it for, but I'm going to keep it. Okay. This is really pretty. This is right up my alley for art glass. Really pretty. But you can kind of see that crackle effect, but that's the process they do, which is also called stretch, I'm pretty sure, which is a little bit close, but a little bit different. I think it involves more chemicals sprayed or something on the item than when we're talking about the stretch vases. Okay, but anyways, when you see stuff like this, if you're wanting to venture into vintage, look at it. Definitely look at it. It's not marked, but Google Lens pulled it up real quickly. All right, here we go. Here it is. And I think I know some people are going to be like, Yvonne, don't put that up for sale. I want that. Those people that go gaga over the Christmas trees with the little pegs in them. And then owls. Look at this, you guys. I about died. It's one of those, but it's an owl. It is vintage. Look at this cord. That cord's probably not even safe. Look at that. It does work too. I'm going to plug it in. We're live. Hang with me. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm going to plug it in for you, even though I don't think it's safe, but I plugged it in once before. I tested it at the Goodwill. Let me plug it in because it's adorable. And I'll show you that it does work. Hang on, I'm here. Oh my gosh. Get in there. See, that plug's not safe. I knew it. I know that plug's not safe. There we go. Oh my gosh. Let me turn off a light. Can you see? It works. It's not just like the modern ones with little holes and you put the tea light in it or it shines through. No, it's got those little pegs like the Christmas trees, and it is vintage. It's got a few little problems. I'm going to fix that because I know this is going to be worth some money. I'm not going to have any problem selling this one at all. I hope someone will consider exchanging out the cord for it, the light, the inside light and cord. But could you just die? I know, Sharon, could you just die? Hey, Audra, don't go anywhere because I've got that gold paint. It's coming up next. This is the last piece. I saved this for last because this is so epic. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to sell this for less than about $60 and maybe even a little more. Who knows? It does need a little repair. I might have this professionally repaired. I might take this up to the ceramic shop and have this professionally repaired because hardly anyone has this exact vintage one, okay? They have all kinds of things like this with just the holes, and the light shines through. Nobody has this with those pegs like what they do with the Christmas trees. So I'm not leaving, okay? Hi, Dana. We just talked over on Lindy's show. Could you just die? I know some people are going to want this. Off the top of my head, I could be like, I bet you Crazy Lamp Lady, maybe Jeffrey, Real Nifty Vintage, Ashley Rose is probably going to flip her cute little eyeshadow over that, right? Okay, that was super fun. I cannot tell you how happy I am to feel better. Audra. Okay, I promised you we'd talk about this. Okay, so you guys remember these wall pockets? I decided to keep them. I don't know why. They don't match anything. I decided to keep them for a while. I have 2 of them. It was a little nicked, so I had to fix it. Now it's got gold trim. And you can see it had like, is that real gold? Little paint? I don't know how they get it so metallic. So I bought this. Let me turn it around. Okay. It's these things that they paint model cars and planes and stuff with because it was the most metallic that I could find within a decent, affordable price range. There are better paints, and I'm assuming you can get that real gold looking, extra shiny, but I'm not trying to really spend that much. But if someone knows something that's shinier than what I have, then let me know. But this is very affordable, okay? Don't get the craft ones. That's nothing. But I do want to show you up close. It's not as shiny as the original, okay? It's still a little more like matte. But so what I did when I had to fix this is I just kind of touched up other spots so that it's some shiny and some of the that's not quite as shiny, like gold paint. But if someone knows of an affordable, super shiny metallic gold, like that these companies use, let me know. Right now, that's the best I can do. Okay. You can also buy real liquid gold. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid, Sharon. Since I decided to keep these just for myself. But if I had a high-end project that I was trying, that was worth a lot of money, I would probably, fork it up or maybe even let somebody more professional. But for myself, it helped me to repair some of the chips. And so I just kind of revamped it and upcycled it slightly so that, it's workable for me. So there's 2 of them. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I kind of love them. So I didn't forget, Audra. I don't know if that'll work for your project. If not, you'll have to fork up the money to get, if it's for resale or just for yourself. But it comes in gold and silver. That's what happened there. Anyways, again, it feels so good not to be sick. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I didn't want to push it today by going out thrifting, but of course I am chomping at the bit to go thrifting. Oh, wait a minute. I thrifted this too last week. Look, another athleisure jacket. I didn't have this color. It's kind of a purple plum. And I love these with the mesh. These are great for spring and summer. See? They're just so comfortable. These things are just so comfortable. I know I'm always wearing one, trying to get more colors than black. I own about 20 of these. They're just so comfortable. So, anyways, where was I? So I'm itching to go thrifting. So I'm probably going to hit a couple thrift stores and antique malls this week. And I'll let you guys know. I'm almost done adding up taxes. So that's great. Got to get that done. That's all, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm so glad to be feeling better. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later or see you on one of your videos. Ending stream. Bye, y'all. Love ya.